Amazon has finally triggered an antitrust probe, or whatever the UK version of antitrust is. I don't even think they call it the same thing. But basically, it's an anti-competitive probe. They're basically going to be looking at Amazon to see whether or not they're actually playing fair, or whether or not they're getting too big, too powerful. And interestingly, what triggered it is Amazon wanting to get into food delivery with the gig economy. Of all things, welcome to my life. You can't make this stuff up. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here and happen to like this video, please do me a favor, click that subscribe button and ring that bell notification for notifications for new updates. We upload on a near daily basis, live streams, premieres, all that jazz, and you will want to be notified when that happens. So anyway, Amazon's Deliveroo deal faces in-depth UK competition probe. The headline says it all pretty much, but of course we're going to look into this a little bit more in detail. Amazon, I say it over and over again, people don't really understand where I'm coming from sometimes. Amazon scares me. They scare me more than any other company out there. They have way too much, and all they do is they just keep buying things. They're kind of like Disney in a sense. Like, Disney, it's like, yeah, it's cool when they buy Pixar, but then they buy Marvel, and then you have Star Wars, and they buy Fox, and before you know it, they have 40% in the movies. And then when Sony's considering, rumored to be selling the movie industry, then Disney wants to buy that. It's like, when does it stop? And I've had that thing about Amazon for a long time. And the thing is, Amazon has gotten far more percentage of the market corner than Disney. Amazon, I think, controls 80 to 70%, 70 to 80% of the online sales. It's ridiculous. Half of all the Black Friday sales are Amazon. They control 40 to 60% of the book sales. Like, their Amazon Prime service, they have been investigated in America where basically if Amazon makes a product, then the competitor's product gets stifled on the search engine, and just because of that, that company, because they're not Amazon, can go out of business. And they keep buying. They just won't stop. And they decided in the UK they wanted to buy Deliveroo. Now, Deliveroo is food on demand. You open an app, it's basically DoorDash or Postmates, whatever app you use. And Amazon decided they wanted to get into that business for whatever reason. Now, I've got some suspicions on why they want to get that business. We will talk about them. Let's start the article and let's kind of look at what's going on here, though. So, Britain's competition regulator is launching an in-depth investigation into Amazon.com Inc.'s purchase of a stake in online food delivery group Deliveroo after the companies failed to assuage its initial concerns. So, Amazon didn't outright buy Deliveroo, they just bought a stake in it. Amazon led a $575 million fundraising by Deliveroo in May, and the probe could disrupt the e-commerce giant's efforts to compete with Uber Eats, Just Eat, and Takeaway.com in food delivery. The Competition Markets Authority, which launched an initial probe in June, said on Friday it had decided to move to a Phase 2 investigation as Amazon Deliveroo had not addressed its concerns before a December 18th deadline. And they wouldn't. Like, why would they? Amazon is annoyingly coy about any concerns. Every time you bring up a concern, it's like, oh, we're just doing what the market wants. We're in favor of a free market. We believe in competition, all while gobbling competition, all while shutting it down, all while pricing their services in such a way that if you're a customer, you cannot help but use them, but the competitor can never compete with you because they can't lower it that much. Amazon sells their services at a loss. Let's continue this. So, earlier this month, the CMA said Amazon's investment in Deliveroo in its current form could harm competition in restaurant food delivery and online convenience grocery delivery. Yeah, and here's why. Because we know these companies are not profitable. They're not. So here's the thing. I don't blame Deliveroo for wanting funding from Amazon. I don't. But here's the thing. When Amazon takes it over, because they eventually will, what's going to happen is they are going to charge a lot less than what the service is worth. These companies are already hemorrhaging money because they're not charging what the value of the services are. Amazon will take it a step further. They're like, oh, well, you're losing $500 million a year? Well, we'll lose $1 billion a year, and you can't compete with that, which means you will not only lose $500 million, you will lose more money because less people are using the service. Therefore, we get all the business, you'll shut down, and we will keep it. And by the way, just let you know, they do it for their warehouse workers. Don't think they won't do it for you too. They'll lower the driver pay and everything. Anyway. The deal would give Amazon more say in the running of Deliveroo, which has grown rapidly in the last 6 years to more than 100 towns and cities across Britain. Neither Deliveroo nor Amazon have not disclosed Amazon's stake in the company. I would not be surprised if it was a controlling stake, though, or At least if it's not controlling stake, it's enough where if Amazon wanted that controlling stake, it would just cost a couple $100 million more probably, and then boom, there you have it. They own Deliveroo pretty much. Seattle-based Amazon defended the deal on Friday, because of course they will, saying Deliveroo should have broader access to investors. No, that's not the issue. The issue is not that Amazon is providing broader access to investors. The issue is that Amazon is getting into yet one more business where they can completely trounce everyone. And look, I know some people are going to say, hey, if Amazon does it better than anyone else, then why not let them trounce? If they're doing it the best, just let them have it. And it's like, no. There comes a point when it has to stop. Like, Amazon's not trouncing people because their service is good, although it is. They're trouncing because it's cheap and they can afford to lose hundreds of millions of dollars where the competition can't. That's not fair. And that's not right. Deliveroo said it was working with the CMA and the deal would, quote, add to competition. It's always adding to competition. It adds to competition, helping restaurants to grow their business, creating more work for riders, and increasing choice for customers. Yeah. Until Amazon, with their controlling stake in Deliveroo, goes up to the restaurants and they start saying, hey, we want an exclusive deal, or we're not going to deliver with you. Oh, you don't want that deal? Well, here's the thing. We're Amazon. We're Deliveroo. We're going to sync our Deliveroo program with our Prime membership so that people get free Deliveroos from us. And more people will be signing up for Deliveroo, and you will be out of the picture. And heck, if they don't do that, they might even go to their current partners and say, hey, you know that 30% commission we have? We really believe it should be 50%. Don't like it? We'll take you off the Deliveroo platform. You will lose so much money. Amazon has done this before. I mean, they strong-armed Hatchet Books in a very public dispute so that Hatchet Books had to okay, let me back up a second. Hatchet Books sold Amazon books for a certain price. Amazon said, we want it at this price. Hatchet says, we can't make money at that price. Amazon said, oh, okay, well, we understand. We could do this. Oh, look, it's off the site. Your books are off the site. Pay us the money. Give us the cheaper commissions. Lower your prices, or your books aren't going back up. We sell 50% of the nation's books. They did that. And they have done that with Disney and Warner Brothers when it comes to their movies. I mean, Warner Brothers is the reason, sorry, my head is just real quick, that there's no more selling you stuff on Amazon because Amazon said, we want to pay this much for the discs. And Warner said, well, okay, but you got to kill the used DVD market, and that's where you got to get approval. And Amazon's also hurting the 4K release. Like, they're saying, like, hey, we want our 4K discs for this much money. And the manufacturer's saying, we can't make it for that much. And I was like, oh, well, we won't carry it then. So the only way to do it is to meet Amazon's demands, but then you can only put blockbuster titles on Ultra HD disc. It's scary what Amazon does. So no, this is not about adding to competition and helping restaurants. If anything, this will hinder restaurants' ability to keep more of the money that they should own. Anyway, that's pretty much the end of the article. Anyway, but yeah, here's the thing. Amazon needs to be broken up, and there needs to be antitrust suits filed. They need to be taken to court. Everything needs to happen. This article is 13 days old, so clearly I'm a little late, I should say, getting to it. But that doesn't change the fact that it needs to happen. I don't know exactly what can be done. I don't know what CMA, that's what it is, right? It's CMA, yeah, CMA. I don't know what power they have to, like, say no to Amazon on this deal, but they need to do something. And unfortunately, they need to be smart about it because Amazon is unfortunately a pretty smart company. I mean, there was a situation in France where Amazon came into France and they're impeding on their bookstores. France takes great pride in their bookstores. I don't know if you've ever been to a bookstore in France, but they're beautiful. And they didn't like that Amazon was potentially going to destroy that experience because they were giving away free shipping and putting the books on sale. And they passed a law. It was an Amazon book law, basically, that said you can't do both. You can't give away free shipping and you can't have a discounted book. You can't do both. So what's Amazon do? Okay, they comply with the law. They charge 1 cent for the shipping. 1 cent, those evil, smart, clever, disgusting bastards. I don't know what CMA can do. CMA will probably put some limit on Amazon, but would it even work? Amazon's just pretty clever out getting around it. Doesn't mean we should just accept it, but yeah, I don't know. Amazon scares me. They truly do. But I'm going to pass the question off to you. What says you? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? I would love to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. And hey, you know what? Since this is a UK story, it's time for a little hidden link. So if you've got it through this far and you are from the UK, I've got a little treasure for you if you can be the first one to get it. Down in the description below, there is a link for a digital copy of How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. The code is only available for UK viewers and residents because I imported the Blu-ray 3D from the UK because they didn't release it in 3D over America, and the digital copy doesn't work for me. So I am giving it out to you guys. If you are a resident of the UK, look for the link, look for the code, and enjoy your movie on me. Thank you, and as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.